Yeah. Stokes. We in the building. South Jersey music.
What's goody? It's your boy Jerz. It's the TheYurpJerz Raiders podcast. We back with another one because you know Raider Nation need another one, you heard me? So what's goody? I ain't got no Raider gear on, but it's always feeling good when you got the Raiders on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so breaking news, big news, man. We just signed Geno Smith to a 2-year extension, $85 million, 66.5 guaranteed. Man, y'all let me know in the comments on how y'all feel about it, man. We got our quarterback. It's official now. You feel me? So, now I'm thinking in the draft, I'm thinking more Jeanty. With this signing, I think that with the quarterback we got now in place, we will build the team up for at least until he hangs it up, or until we cut him or whatever, and we find that quarterback of the future. But for right now, we got Geno Smith, and I see us building the team in the draft next year, doing the same thing, in the off season with free agency, with a better free agency next season and a better draft next season. I see us probably contending next year for that spot. You know what I'm saying? You never know, but I think it's with this signing makes it official. You know, everybody, Raider Nation, we all can breathe easy now, and we know that yes, Geno Smith will be here until 2027. And hopefully we'd already made about one or two playoff runs already, you feel me? Like, we done made it to the playoffs about 1 or 2 times before he has to give it up, you feel me? So, this Geno Smith, signing, I hope it puts everybody at ease now. But yeah, like I said, I really see us going Jeanty at 6, and probably I've been seeing a lot of Benjamin Morrison at pick 37 in the second round, but I can see us maybe going for offensive lineman in the second round, maybe the one of the top linemen that's available. I could probably see us going for them. And yeah, man, this is getting real now. You feel me? It's getting real, and I can't wait for the season to start. Actually, I really can't wait for the draft. The draft is really like one of my favorite parts of football, of the NFL and college. And let me know how y'all feel about the draft. Do y'all love it? Is it Do y'all don't like it? Like, y'all let me know in the comments on how it is. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment down below. You feel me? But yeah, John Spytek and his son sound like they got a little family beef about Jeanty. Nah, ain't no real beef though. But it just feels like he was saying that his 10-year-old son, really wants Jeanty. He's a big Jeanty fan. He said that he'll move and leave the family if we don't draft Jeanty. And then they said that he went to Mark Davis, the owner, and said if we don't draft Jeanty, to fire his dad because he's doing a horrible job. I don't think he'd be doing a horrible job. But if he don't draft Jeanty, he has to find somebody in that caliber range in their own position. They have to be on the top of their own position, like Jeanty is. So I thought that was cool. I thought that was funny. A lot of people was making a lot of things of it, saying, "Oh, we're just tricking ourselves or tricking the other just tricking the other teams into trading up to get Jeanty and this, that, and the third. Look, I think we're gonna get Jeanty. I think Jeanty is generational. Uh, I don't use generational like everybody else do. I only said it twice. Last year with Brock Bowers, and now I'm saying it this year with Ashton Jeanty. And I think that with us getting Ashton Jeanty, will open up our offense. Uh, like my man Coach Gravy was saying this morning and last night, he was saying that Jeanty can help our offensive line, and I believe so. But I also think the offensive line will be coached better than the previous years. I've always stated that that this coaching staff is the best coaching staff we had since 2016, and I'm standing on that, and I'm not backing away from that. I really think so. I really think that this coaching staff is really talented. I really think that they could get the best out of all our players. And yeah, so we gonna see. I hope y'all liked the mock draft reaction review that I did with Broshmo. I tried the one with Bucky Brooks. It said copyright on there, so I took it down. So if y'all wondering why it was a video up there and then there's a video not up there, is because I took it down. I did not want my channel to be demonetized. I did not want it to be banned or taken down. To be honest, I know I don't have much subscribers right now, but I've worked hard to get to this point. And I'm not gonna let up, and I'm not gonna let anything take me off that. So that's why I took that video down. I will be doing more reaction reviews like that, but with different people. I might just do other content creators to get their get their aspect on who gonna be picking who in the drafts and stuff like that. So yeah. And I shout out to Coach Gravy, shout out to Raider Gabe, shout out to What Up Low, Raider Nation Live. Those are my dogs right there. I rock with them heavy. Yeah, those guys are dope. They always show me love every time I hop on. And we should be working on getting together and doing a show together. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, shout out to them. But they had a lot of great takes last night, and Coach Gravy had a lot of great takes earlier today. So there was a guy on there raving about Jackson Dart, and he was saying like if Jackson Dart is so highly talented like you're saying, why isn't he going over Cam Ward? And I agree. Why isn't he going over Cam Ward? There's a reason why. And Cam Ward is the best quarterback in this draft. I don't care how you slice it, how you throw it. I don't care how you say it, what you do. But Cam Ward is the best quarterback in this draft. Shador is the second best quarterback in this draft. And if you want to say Jackson Dart or Will Howard or whatever, you want to mix them in them two in that second tier, then you can. But I think Jackson Dart really leads that second tier of quarterbacks. I really think that Jackson Dart could go in the first round. Just have to see what Aaron Rodgers do. If he goes to Pittsburgh, or if he doesn't go to Pittsburgh, if he goes to the Vikings, or if he goes and just say I'm gonna hang it up for just this year. I just think that I just think it'd be interesting to see where Jackson Dart goes. He could go somewhere to the Saints, at 9, or he could go to 21 to the Steelers. I really don't have no problem with neither of those teams. I think DC's he's on the back end of his career now. So I don't see the Saints retaining him next year. So plus they in salary cap, they in salary cap hell right now. Like they need to just get rid of like a few people on that team, because they have none but bad contracts over there. A lot of people overpaid. So yeah, they need to fix that over there. Is crazy work over there. You feel me? It's crazy work. But I can see Jackson Dart going there, um, playing behind DC for 1 year, and then taking over the reins next year. I can see that. Um, I can see him going to Pittsburgh, and even if let's say Aaron Rodgers do go to Pittsburgh, well, he got somebody he can learn behind. You know what I'm saying? He can learn from behind. He can see and watch, and try to get used to the mental part of the game during preseason. Make sure you get your reps in, and make sure he gets the feel of the speed of the game. You know, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, I don't have no notes today, so I'm going off the top. It's just a lot of things that was going on in the community world of sports. So I was just watching. It's like, let me just hop on. But yeah, and one other thing with Coach Gravy was saying too was about the Jeanty. There is no other running back like Jeanty. There's nobody who moves like Jeanty. There's nobody who's as fast as Jeanty. There's nobody as strong as Jeanty. That's why he's the number one running back in this draft class. He's the best running back in this draft class, and it's the reason why he's labeled of going top 10, top 5, top 10. I don't see him going past 10. There's a lot of people that's saying that there's a lot of teams that wants to trade up for him. They're going to have to give some draft capital up, though, for real, for real. We ain't trying to give up nothing. And most of these teams, I don't even know if they got like a second-round pick or anything this year. So we'll have to see. But yeah, he was going on about Jeanty, and I agree every bit with him. Like, I think Jeanty is one of the best players in this draft, one of the top players in this draft. Will be a fool not to get him. And he can help out our offensive line. He can help out our defense. He can also help out Geno Smith with play action. That's when Geno Smith is at his best. With the play action play. And I think that Jeanty can really help him out with that. Now, with the signing of Geno Smith, right? Maybe now we can sign at least 2 more free agents. At least 2 more free agents. Maybe a wide receiver. I've been hearing a lot of Amari Cooper coming back. I'm all for that. Let's see. I really want Elijah Moore, though. Like, I'm really high on Elijah Moore. I'm surprised that he hasn't gotten picked up yet. So I'm just waiting to see what happens with that. Maybe we sign another defensive lineman, probably, or offensive lineman. I know Kevin Zeiler is still out there. Mekhi Becton, I think, is still out there. There's a few other guys that's on the O-line that's still out there. I think we should just run and go after them. We signed Geno now, so Maybe we can probably go defensive line, or I would go offensive line and wide receiver and and call it a day. You know, uh, call it a day. Um, at least we've done a little bit more for the offense because we done more on defense and for the defense than we did on offense. Really, all we got is Mostert, and Geno, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Alex Cappa too. See, Alex Cappa be under the radar, and he don't even like. I don't know. Nobody really talks about him like that, so that's why I always be forgetting about Alex Cappa. But that's another offensive guy that we got right now. I know Spytek is still high on him. I ain't high on him. I ain't feeling him. I ain't Sanjeet ain't even feeling him. He said he not even like that. He's not good anymore. He said uh when he faces certain defensive tackles, like the elite defensive tackles, like the Jalen Carters, the Chris Joneses, the who else you want to put on in the middle? Shoot, just them two alone. You face cats like them, yo, he getting pushed. We don't need that. We do not need that. So we had that same problem with Andre James. That's why he gone. You feel me? We had that same problem with him. He could not anchor down against one of the best defensive tackles. So we need to fix that. That's why we put JPJ right there. That's why, and I don't really know why we not even talking about. I don't even know why I'm hearing talks about JPJ playing guard. Like, no, we don't need to do that no more. Put him where he need to be, where his best position is, center. Yeah, oh, itching like crazy. You feel me? Put him at center. You know what I mean? I think that'd be, you know what I mean, good for him. You put him at center, let Alex Kappa and Dylan Parham, you know, let them rock out and battle it out for that right guard spot. We draft a left guard, and then that's why I'm really hinting on drafting a offensive lineman in the second round at pick 37. Like, if the boy from William and Mary's still there, Charles Grant, we need to go grab him. If he there, we need to go up in there and grab him, or trade up and back into the first to go grab him. Cause I'm hearing Sanjeet raves about him too, saying he liked that. Which I gotta go see some. I hope he does film work on him. If he does film work on him, I'll probably do a reaction view on that. If he ever does film work on Charles Grant or any of the linemen, I'll do film work on. I'll do a reaction review with that. So, but yeah, like, let's just get this offensive line going now. Like, even if we go out and get Mekhi Becton, you feel me? Put him at right guard. Let him rock out. Cole Miller, Jackson Powers Johnson, and DJ Glaze, I think them three are solidified. Well, he's solidified until otherwise, DJ Glaze, you feel me? So we gonna see about that, you feel me? Because yeah, he did decent job last year. Now we need him to get better and do a better job this year. You know, step it up. Make it look undeniable, like, yeah, he is our right tackle. There's no question about that. You feel me? And I think that's what all our offensive linemen make it undeniable, like, to the point where he's like, yeah, there's no question. Like, this is our starters right here. These are the 5 guys we rocking with the whole season, and I believe it's gonna give us the best chance to succeed in the run game and in the pass game and in the game period. You feel me? So yeah, I think It's gonna be something good, you know. And there's a lot of talks about my man Landon Roberts, yo. Let me just say this. I agree. Coach Gravy was saying that he don't understand why we didn't get anybody that was better than Spillane. You feel me? Not just a linebacker that was just as good as Spillane or the same. Now I agree. I agree totally. Um, but I don't see anything wrong with Landon Roberts. Like I could see if we got somebody that was kind of like a drop off from both of them, and it's like, and then we paid him the money, and then we like, well, why did we let Spillane walk and we get this guy? You feel me? I I would say that in that case, but Landon Roberts is a good linebacker, yo. He can cover some. He wasn't asked much to cover in Pittsburgh because of the defensive scheme. Um, and he could just play the run way better than Spillane. You know what I'm saying? He could play the run way better than him, bro. And there's no knock on Spillane, but I'm not paying him that much bread to be like, oh yeah, it's just too much bread from, and I wouldn't pay that much money for that. You know what I'm saying? I think but that don't mean we can't. That don't mean we can't let Landon Roberts and Devin White rock out. Whoever's the better man, we keep. You know what I'm saying? But we still develop our younger guys. Amari Gaynor, you know what I'm saying? Amari Gaither. And I think them two. Then we got another guy too. Amari Burney. That's what it was. Amari Gaynor, Amari Burney. And yeah, just let them rock out. You know what I mean? Let them develop some more. And sometimes maybe we put them in different situations and schemes. You know what I'm saying? To give them some burn. I know Pete Carroll raved about, like, he did a interview at the coaches meeting, and he was saying how he was like you should have seen how he was raving about Eric Stokes. Like, you would have thought he drafted him himself. You know what I'm saying? He is so high on Eric Stokes that makes me believe, and I said this a long time ago, a couple episodes ago, and please don't kill me on there when I say this, but I feel like Eric Stokes can be Pete Carroll's new Richard Sherman, bro. The measurables is there, you know. I mean, he was just injured a lot what? Last year he played all 17 games, but the year before that he didn't. So, you know, and I believe that he really didn't have even though he played all 17 games this year or last year, he didn't have the impact he wanted because of the injury of the year before. So I think he'll probably come in fully healthy this year, and he might show his ass. I ain't gonna lie, Eric Stokes. I always said this, and I said that Eric Stokes and Landon Roberts probably be our sneaky picks. I already know what Jeremy Chin bring to the table. You feel me? I watch Washington. I even watched him at in Carolina, and I did film on him, so I know what he brings to the table. I know that Jeremy Chin is going to be a very good football player for us. I don't know. I don't know if you're going crazy like this, but it's killing me. So I know what what's the bull name? Lonnie Johnson. I know what he about too. I watched him I watched him in Carolina. I watched him in Houston. I watched him with the Saints. I watched film on him. I've seen games on him with him, and they stood out in times. And plus, Lonnie Johnson can play. He can play. What's the name? He can play. Um, he could play corner. Spytek said that. I didn't even know that. I remember I wasn't too sure in one of my episodes. I said he could play corner. I don't know. I would like to see him play corner. But then once I seen what Spytek said in his interview, it was like, dang, he can play corner. See, he could play everywhere, bro. He could play corner, slot, both safety positions. He can play inside the box, like, yo. And he doesn't even mind playing special teams. And I love that because I was a special teams guy when I played football. You feel me? I played kickoff return, I played punt return, and I played kickoff. So, and I didn't play punt, though. I just played them three. But you know what I'm saying? I love special teams. Ain't nothing like running full speed and smacking somebody. Like, man, that was killing me. But facts, though, you know what I'm saying? So, we went cheap. You can say that we went cheap. Yes, we did go cheap. But we got value, though. I can see if we went cheap and got no value in none of these players, like they were butt, and this is just who we got, I could say, like, all right, yeah, we underachieved. We didn't do much, or we didn't do what we had to do to make this team better. No, I think the opposite. I think that we did a lot to make this team better. Yeah, we had to get rid of some players, but we had to get rid of some players, but we got players that were just a little bit better than what they are, but didn't get the bread that they wanted. You know what I mean? That they should have. You feel me? Or if that makes sense, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think we did an awesome job this off season. Usually I'll be like bummed out and all, like I don't know. I wouldn't even say bummed out. I'm not gonna say bummed out. Let me not say that. I'm gonna say skeptical. Sorry. I'll be a little skeptical, like unsure. You know, I don't know. Like I don't know about this. You know, but this season, I'm really sure. I'm really like confident that this coaching staff is going to do especially when the rookies get here too. Especially when we start drafting, when we draft and then the rookies come in and stuff. That's when you're gonna see Pete Carroll turn up. Watch, once he hit that field, once his cleats hit them field, boy, he gonna be turning up. That old nigga gonna be turning up. You feel me? So. Yeah, I can't wait till this season starts, bro. For real, I can't wait till the season starts. Like I said, man, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great start off. Like like I said, if we lose games, that's cool. But as long as we put in the work and put up a fight, like we make it a dog fight every game. You know what I'm saying? If we lose, let's say we go like 9-8, you know? Let's say we go 9-8. Them 8 games gotta be super competitive and super close to have been like, Raiders could have got that. They'd have just, you know what I mean? They could have got, you know what I mean? So that's how I'm thinking about it. That's how I'm thinking about it. Like we gotta be competitive in every game, and I'm looking forward to us being competitive with this coaching staff. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying, I'm gonna keep pounding, man, bro. Like this been the best like coaching staff we had since 2016. I'm gonna always say that, and I'm gonna keep saying it, yo. Like from the head coach down, bro, you know, and expect to see Tom Brady in the war room, in the draft war room. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be up in there, and we're gonna get this thing. Man, I can't wait, yo. I can't wait. I'm so suited that we got Geno signed up now, and we already know. So let's see if we're gonna make any more moves. Shout out to y'all, man. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. Shout out to, like I said, shout out to Raider Nation Live, Coach Gravy, What Up Low, Raider Gabe, 420. You know, I rock with them for real. They always show me love. They always, support my channel, and they always, they always shout out my channel on their live stream. So I just want to thank them. And yeah, man, we in the building, and we out. Yeah.
South Jersey nigga. Yeah. Bitch, I'm all aboard when it comes to money. I'm on go when it comes to money. Early bird nigga get the worm, why he always up?